to gadgetry, they sure do have shitty security. As she just walks by a gigantic killer robot that surprisingly can manage a pretty good hiding place. Boy, have you ever noticed her powers are pretty inconsistent? She can knock Wolverine across the room, almost take off the head of a Sentinel, and now it's like...
Dude, that's annoying. Don't make me step on your head.
She gets gassed again and passes out, just as the rest of the X-Men figure out she's gone.
I'm going after her.
No way, Wolverine. We've got a job to do first.
Out of the way, Gumbo.
Gambit. Let him go.
He's not worth it.
Ow! Ow! What the fuck? Don't you ever look before you throw those things? What? You're not even gonna turn around? Okay, fine. Here's some laser in the back of your head.
So the rest of the X-Men go to the mutant registration to carry out their mission. As they discuss something you'll hear quite a lot in this show. Angst.
You're supposed to know everything, Beast. What makes us like we are, anyway?
Gamma rays, pollution, ozone depletion, television, progress.
Really? Because I heard from the conservative right that we chose to be this way. But it turns out Wolverine joins the gang as he couldn't find Jubilee, and they sneak into the place.
It looks like clear sailing from here.
And thus ends part 1 as we begin part 2 in the next episode. Oh, wait, right after we have one of those classic episode recaps.
Just hoping neighbors never find out our beautiful Jubilee's a mutant.
Gavin will help you.
Who are you?
Cyclops.
There you are, Wolverine.
I'm not gonna kill Jacob, Ben. You are.
Shields up, red alert. Batman was tied to a mattress.
I am your father.
No! Silent Breed is people! Just wish I knew what was happening in there.
As we open in the next episode, we see Wolverine can smell the gun oil and they bust their asses, allowing them to sneak in and destroy all the names in the files. While that's going on, we figure out the location of poor Jubilee. Well, to give credit, that does look like a typical Detroit building.
Wake up. I want to ask you some questions, Jubilee.
And that is a typical Detroit welcome. You know, maybe the show is more realistic than I give it credit for.
Who are these so-called X-Men?
Gyrick, why did you bring that mutant here? Who is she?
I love how that's the first question he asked. There's a girl strapped to a table, obviously held there against her will, and his question is, who's that? That doesn't look like the other girls would kidnap and hold hostage. Shut up and eat your White Castle! So the files are destroyed and the X-Men try to escape.
Gambit, blow that fence.
Oh, we're playing that again. I'm inferior to you, young man. Yes, I am.
Didn't I tell you? Clear sailing all the way.
Look out! An ironic twist to what you just said!
Wolverine, pull back! Ah!
What's wrong, Jean?
It's Morph. Can't you feel it?
It's as if millions of expendable voices cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
I don't sense anything.
So we get sort of a weird edit as we jump forward to after the battle. And we find out that Morph didn't make it. And let's be honest, you're all a little happy. I mean, if you had to hear this again, you'd be kind of happy.
Soldier Boy here left him behind. For all we know, Morph and Beast may still be alive.
Beast is...
What about Morph?
Well, put it together, Ape Man.
Let's see, if Beast is alive, then Morph... Beast is alive, that means Morph... Beast, Morph, Beast, Morph, Beast, Morph... Oh hey, I get it now! That really sucks!
Wolverine!
Tell Cyclops I made him a convertible.
What happened isn't his fault. Wolverine! It's not your fault either.
Very sweet, a convertible. So Wolverine has a flashback to just an hour ago, again, weird editing, and recalls how Morph was killed by just a zap of the laser. And yet Beast gets zapped with the laser and electrocuted on the fence and somehow comes out okay.
Beast!
I'll get him!
Oh, and Rogue gets zapped too. You know what? Maybe Morph was just a pussy. You ever think that? Maybe he was just a giant fucking pussy.
It's adamantium tasting time, boys! Please don't show this in the commercial for the show! Hey, I can see my house from here.
So we see Cyclops tells the team to retreat, and Beast gets left behind.
I want to ask you some questions.
Another time.
It's your funeral. I'll be back.
Don't worry, he'll only stay in prison for the rest of the whole fucking season. Seriously, what was up with that? Flash to normal time, and we see that the President of the United States was in on the whole Sentinel thing all the time. Sort of.
You wanted to see me, Madam President?
I wanted to congratulate you and Dr. Trap. I also wanted to tell you to stop all activities involving your privately run mutant registration program.
Why?
Did they have good reason to be threatened?
I don't know. This still seems fishy. I just can't see a president signing a bill allowing giant mechanical robots to invade our personal freedoms and... Okay, y'all know where I'm going with this. But the X-Men have a plan to find the Sentinel's base. They lure one of them out by showing up to Jubilee's house and try to follow him.
Surrender, mutant.
Of course. Not.
Oh! He just pulled the not line! The line every second grader used when he knew for a fact that he had nothing clever to say. Snap, Cyclops! Snap!
Returning to base for repairs.
Also remember to replace the radar that showed when I was obviously being followed, because I am probably obviously being followed.
So the Sentinel crashes into the headquarters because I guess it's hard to fly with one arm, and this allows Jubilee to escape. Only to be caught again. God, she was pretty useless, wasn't she?
No. I just want to go home.
Jubilee, duck!
Hell with your pansy fireworks, I have a pussy pink laser ray to save us!
So Cyclops gets zapped and Gambit does his card tricks. Rogue... Jesus!
Y'all ought to learn how to behave.
Oh, that's right. It's Rogue. She gets up like she's Wile E. fucking Coyote. God, I love her. She's so friggin' hot that even the Sentinels are humping the air looking at her. No, I'm totally serious. Look.
Oh yeah. This guy's harder than solid metal. Oh yeah.
But then Wolverine comes in to stop him. Oh, come on, man. It's like guy rule number 4. Let him finish. So even though the bad guys get away, they destroy all the Sentinels and their home base, and welcome their newest decoy, crew member, Jubilee, to the X-Men.
You will come to visit us, won't you?
Does a mall baby chili fries?
That's bad 90s talk for... No, she won't. They never show up in the series again. Just assume a dog ate them. And thus ends the story arc of X-Men. After so many years, does it still hold up? Well, it's a pretty solid intro for kids. The characters are pretty well introduced, the idea of mutants and prejudice is well shown, and it didn't feel like it needed to talk down to kids. Too much. Okay, there's a lot of things that are silly, and I'd be lying if I said it meant Batman or Animaniac level, but as kids shows go, it holds up pretty well. It has decent action, well-developed characters, a passionate story. It was a show that felt big. Every event that happened felt like a big event. There's a lot of goofy moments, but there's a lot of kick-ass moments too. And you can tell that it wasn't just another comic show that was made for children. They put a lot of actual effort into it. And it definitely shows. It may not be perfect, but by God, it's friggin' awesome. I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember it? So you don't have to.
Of course. Not.